Hi there, Kadena Tate with 50shadesofpaid.com. Today I'd like to share a quick idea with you about the power of story. One of the things that I've observed is that if you were raised in a house like I was, where you were taught what goes on in this house stays in this house, you're going to be very uncomfortable sharing your stories. If you were the victim of a violent crime or you were in an abusive relationship in any form, you're going to be uncomfortable sharing your story because of fear of criticism or judgment. If you have been in any type of situation whatsoever where you have guilt, shame, and embarrassment or perfectionist energy, you're going to be uncomfortable sharing your story. What I want to remind you is this: you matter, your voice matters, your story matters. And what I know to be true is that your story has the ability to affect somebody else's life in a really positive and powerful way. Case in point, many years ago, I volunteered with prostitutes. It's basically to help them get off of the street and get their lives back in order. What I did not know prior to being a volunteer was that many of these young women were runaways. That blew my mind. And it really made me think about how I parent, how I show up in the world. And I really believe that that helped me become a better mother, become a better woman, become a better friend. Because instead of judging women who were dressed in a provocative way or who were doing things that were totally unlike the way that I was being raised, it helped me to see that there's a little bit more to the story. Another story I'd like to share with you. When our daughter was in the second grade, around 2 o'clock in the morning, I found her in her bedroom doing sit-ups, pouring down in sweat. I said, "What's going on with you?" And she was like, "Mom, I have to lose weight." I'm like, "Lose weight? You're not even overweight." But her idea of being thinner, like an Asian girl or a Caucasian girl, really propelled her to wake up in the middle of the night and do sit-ups. So this is what taught me how vulnerable your children are to messages from other people about what they look like. And this is why I went all out to have conversations about self-worth, about beauty, about accepting yourself, all parts of yourself. And my daughter went on to start a nonprofit where she helped young girls, have positive body image and high self-esteem and high self-confidence. So just know that you matter. Another thing that I want you to think about is as it relates to your business. We see people speak all the time about the things that have impacted their lives. And sometimes we're so inspired that we say, "Wow, I wish I could do that, but I don't know where to start." What I have learned by listening to other people's stories is that it's not important how to do something. The importance is why you're doing it. For example, many, many years, I would run around and I would speak at various chambers, Rotary clubs, Kiwanis clubs, YMCAs, libraries, things of this nature. I thought that my job was to share tips, tools, and strategies on how to have a life and a business that you love. So I would get on stage, I would share this stuff, and then I would jump off stage. What I didn't realize is that the audience didn't know what I knew. They didn't have the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding, the mindset, the skill set that I had. I had tools that could help them. The problem was they were not packaged. I didn't have a book, a tape, a CD, a DVD. I had nothing to pay forward so that that person could actually implement some of the changes that I was discussing with them. Once again, the power of story. So because a woman jumped up, cracked my face into 10,000 pieces by saying to me, "I can't write fast enough the stuff that you're saying. You don't have a book, a tape, a DVD, a CD, nothing. You're very selfish." That helped me to see that it wasn't about me standing on stage, pontificating my wisdom. What it was about was me being of service to the audience. So I want you to think, where in your life are you, if you will, not sharing your wisdom in a way that it can be transportable? I don't even know if that's a word. I think I just made that up right quick because I'm doing a Facebook Live and I'm nervous. But more importantly, once again, you have to share your story. So what I just said, my confession that doing a Facebook Live makes me nervous. That in and of itself is a story. Look at how many people might be watching this video and thinking, oh God, I can't do a Facebook Live. I'm an introvert. Well, sister, I'm an introvert too. That's the beautiful thing. We're in this together. We all have tools that can help another. We simply have to share them. We have to come out of hiding and be more visible. Once again, your story matters, but context also matters. I was reminded yesterday by a young woman who said to me, I really appreciate your videos and how even when you share a story, you also share how to apply it to your business. And that means a lot to me. What she didn't understand was that meant a lot to me, because sometimes you don't know if your voice matters because people may not click like, they may not share your video, they may not say anything, but they're watching you. So I want you to give yourself permission today to share your story, to be bold, to be brave, to be confident. Open your mouth, stand tall, and speak up for yourself and speak up for others. If you have a volunteer mission that you care deeply about, share the story about the good work that they're doing in the world. If you know people who are always engaged in the art of do-goodery, share their stories, pay it forward. If you know people who have been abused or people who are fighting for their lives, share their stories so that other people know that they're not alone and that there's, together we can help each other. The bottom line is stories are important, but stories must, in my opinion, they must serve a purpose. Either they are to educate, uplift, inspire, encourage, enlighten, or equip someone with the skills, knowledge, and understanding that they need to get through the day. This is what I do for a living. I help people to package their knowledge, their wisdom, their understanding, the lessons that they've learned from their life experiences into audios, videos, multimedia products and experiences, and or associations, academies, etc. That's what I do. That's what I love to do. Why? Because for so long, I did not know how are all of these people, right, out in the world sharing the beauty of what they do. And I realized, oh my gosh, you have to package your wisdom. It just can't sit inside of you. The last thing that I want you to do is die with your potential locked inside. So please get out there and begin to share your story with bold confidence. Visit me at 50shadesofpaid.com and let me know how I can be of service to you. My name is Kadena Tate. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.